Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Rolling Stone save with Maidstone United. And in today's episode we have a game against Barrow, another team that are vying for the playoffs and looking for hopefully promotion at the first time of asking. I'm on the media prediction screen because it's a good way of hiding where we are in the league and our fixtures, so that's why I'm here. And as you can see, we're 9th, predicted to finish 9th. We're not in 9th, far from it. So, you know, I just want to show you how much we've exceeded expectations in this season because, you know, we're massively overachieving, I think. But we are predicted to finish 9th. A lot of this is the complete wrong way around. Ebbsfleet are predicted to finish top and go promoted, and they're lower than we are. They're almost in the bottom half, I think. So I don't know who's done these predictions, but they're not right, that's for sure. Last episode, we defeated Dover Athletic 2-0 in the return fixture, a 1-1 draw away on Boxing Day. On New Year's Day, we won 2-0. I've been very busy off screen. I played 7 matches, so there's a lot of goals to get through. And this is going out today. It's about 1 in the afternoon, and this has to go out in 4 hours. So I've got to get this filmed, get it edited, and get it out in 4 hours, which is a tall order. It might be a bit late, and if it is, I'm sorry, but I will do my very best. And we've had a crash dump. Oh my god, really? God's sake. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the game crashing, we played 7 matches off screen, so there's a lot of goals to get through, and we'll start off with a 3-0 win away against Woking. Very good start to the games off screen. We dominated this game, 21 shots to 7. We had triple their shots, and yeah, we were just much better than them. Johan Terhor scored 2 goals in this game, the first one coming on the 13th minute, so a nice early goal to give us the lead. Joe Pickett scored in the 38th minute to give us the 2-0 lead before half-time, so, you know, just things went extremely well. And then Terhor scored his second of the game and our third goal in the 83rd minute to make it a 3-0 win away from home. Woking, one of the bottom half teams in the division, so it was a good away win to win 3-0, but I think a win was on the cards. Excellent defensive performance here. Joe Anderson with a strong 7.6. Terhor was man of the match with his 2 goals. Zavon Hines was brilliant. Everyone played really well. Up next we had Chester FC in the FA Trophy second round match, and we won 2-0. It was a slow first half, but things did improve, and we scored 2 in the second half. So yeah, better. Few changes here, few different people playing, but not massively different from the main thing. I didn't really want to upset the good form. 2-0 win. Tommy Raitt scored on 62 minutes. I don't know how many goals he scored. It might be one of his first ones. I don't know. Because, you know, he's not a starter. Harvey Willis, the starter. I thought I'd give Raitt a chance here, and he did get a goal. And Rhys Prestage scored within a minute of coming on. He replaced Ollie Muldoon, who had an average game but wasn't really doing much. And a minute after coming on, Prestige scored the second goal. So a good performance there. 7.3 for him coming off the bench. Tommy Raitt was man of the match, scored, and he had a couple of chances created. A few key passes as well. And another strong defensive performance, which is really good because, you know, but there's not been a lot of those this year. The 2-0 win against Chester means that we have gone through to the third round, which we did play as well off screen. And I'll show you that. That was the last game we played, actually. So I'll show you that last. This one didn't go well. We lost 2-0 at home to Eastleigh, a team that we have drawn 0-0 away from home against in the league and beat 4-1 away from home in the first round of the FA Trophy. So to lose 2-0 at home, not good. I mean, Zavon Hines and Jack Jebb played well. We just couldn't finish our chances. We had 20 shots, but we couldn't get a goal. And, you know, we had the possession. We just couldn't finish our chances. So, no goals for us. Easily got 2. Ben Williamson scored on 55 minutes. And then Scott Roberts off the bench came on for Pritchard. Is he a left back? Did we concede to a left back? No, he's a winger. So I think they might have gone a bit more attacking and gone for a win or something. But Roberts came on for the left back and he's like a winger. That's really strange. So I don't know what happened there. But he scored the second goal. They won 2-0. And yeah, this was our first defeat in a while. So that sucked. And then we faced Gateshead away from home. I think we had a draw from them at home as well. I can't remember. Yeah, we drew 1-1 at home. Away from home, we drew 2-2. We got off to a brilliant start. Johan Terhor scored after just 70 seconds. So, brilliant start to the game. A 1-0 lead nice and early. That was it for the first half, though. Not a lot else happened, really. In the second half, started badly with an injury to Alex Finney. So, he's out for a little bit. Magnus came on and wasn't very good. Gateshead equalised in the 57th minute. It was Daniel Batty getting the equaliser for them. And then we had a chance to retake the lead in the 77th minute, but Joe Piggott's penalty was saved. So, Piggott failing to re-give us the lead then. And then 2 minutes later, Gateshead themselves took the lead. Macaulay Langstaff, another substitute, came on for, I'm guessing, Johnson, or Hunter, because they both came up at the same time. But they then took the lead. So, I wasn't very happy. I didn't want to lose back-to-back games. But thankfully, Johan Ter Horst came to the rescue and scored his second goal of the game in the 89th minute. He has saved our bacon off screen. Ter Horst has been absolutely lethal. I think he might have scored about 9 goals off screen, something like that. But he's been on a tear. So a draw away from home, not bad. We had a chance to take the lead, and we missed a penalty. They had a lot of the ball, Gateshead, but in terms of shots and chances, it was probably about the same. But we did well to come back from behind, but we were in the lead ourselves, so it was alright. Next up was a home game against Macclesfield Town, and we went behind in this game. Ben Hinchliffe, 16th minute. Thankfully, Sam York scored in the 38th minute. Gave Piggott a bit of a rest in this game because he was a bit tired because of the congested fixture. So Sam York played, and he got the equaliser, thankfully, and it was 1-1. We had to wait until injury time for a winner. And it was that man Ter Horst popping up once again, 91st minute, giving us the winner. And we did beat Macclesfield at home 2-1. But, we were behind for a little bit, and there was some poor performance here. Rate with a 6.2. That's why I prefer to start the other guy, Willard, who I think was injured, because I don't see him in the team. I think he might have suffered an injury. Jai Reason as well played pretty poorly. There was no Muldoon in this one. I think he's injured. I think he's out for the season, actually. We'll have a look at that in a minute. After that, we had the FA Trophy third round tie. We were drawn against Bath in a home game. So finally, a team that are in the division below us. Bath are in the Conference South, the Vanarama National South. So this was a game that we really should have won. And we went behind after 23 minutes. Jamie Lucas scored. And then 5 minutes later, Muldoon, he was just rested for the other game. This game, he did play. He was off after 28 minutes, and I believe that's a season ender. I think it was Muldoon that suffered a cruise ship. We'll have a look at the injuries once we've gone through all the games, but I think that's his season done. Yeah, things weren't going well, but thankfully, second half, a bit of a change of tactic, and it paid off. And once again, Johan Ter Horst with the brace this time, 51 minutes and 65 minutes, giving us the 2-1 lead. And we killed them off in the 83rd minute, Joe Pigott scoring our third goal, 3-1 win against Bath. We were behind and we responded. So that has put us through to the last 8 of the FA Trophy, and we've got a draw against Hartlepool. I think it's at home, so we're getting a lot of home games at the moment, but Hartlepool, earlier in the season, I think they might have beaten us. They did, they beat us 5-3. And that was away though, we're at home this time, so hopefully we can get the result and get through to the semi-finals. It could be a chance of a trophy in this first season if we can get through the FA Trophy. We're in the last 8, so things are going pretty well there. The final game I played off screen, I was going to do this one live, but Bromley are bottom. It wouldn't have been much of a game really. We won 4-0 away from home. Bromley are bottom of the table. And this was good. 4 different scorers in this game, which is always nice to see. And just a very strong performance. 2 goals late in the first half. Jai Reason scored on 42 minutes, and then Joe Pigott converted a penalty in the second minute of her first half injury time. So a 2-0 lead going into half time. Came fairly late, but good position to be in. A nice late goal in the half is always good. Johan Ter Horst popped up once again in the 73rd minute to give us our third goal. And then Zavon Hines scored number 4. Man of the match, Hines. 2 chances created, 3 key passes. And the 4th goal, 79th minute. We led 4-0. That's how it ended. Bromley were they were worthless. We were just very strong, much better than them. So as you can see, it's been mostly good off screen. We've got wins. Some of them have been a bit scrappy, but we've got wins. It's just the Eastleigh and Gateshead matches, just a little bit of a blip there. Home defeat. We haven't had one of those since the opening day against Maidenhead. And Gateshead, we drew against them twice this season, so hopefully if we see them again next season, we can pick up some wins against them. But I showed you the media prediction at the start of the episode, where we've been put 9th, and 4 league wins off screen, and we're second. Well, we were top briefly, but Files have obviously played a game a bit earlier. But if we beat Barrow today, we will go top. So that would be crazy. As you can see, Johan Terhorst has 22 goals. Let's have a look at his form and just see how much he scored recently. Because he won Player of the Month for January. And there you can see, he's been on an absolute tear. So Barrow are in 10th at the moment. They're 4 points off the playoffs. So they're still chasing them. So in terms of injuries, Finney was injured, as you saw, in a game off screen, ankle injury. He's going to be back in a few days. He will miss today's game, but hopefully he'll be back. I don't think he'll be back for Boreham Wood. Who do we have after that? Hartlepool. We should have him back for the Hartlepool game. However, Ollie Muldoon, he suffered damaged cruciate ligaments, so that is his season done. But this is the team we are going to play against Barrow. It's good. I like it. It played well against Bromley, so I'm not going to change anything. Only thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put Loza on the bench. Sam York's not got a great rating, so I think this will be his last season. He's had a few goals this season. How many has he scored? He scored 6 goals, which isn't bad. But I think, we need to upgrade him and maybe get like a different kind of striker, because we've got the target man in Pigott. If we can get like an advanced forward or something like that, I think that would be good for the summer. But I think for now, this is the team we're going to go with. I actually haven't shown you our new loanee, Paul Dixon. On loan from Grimsby Town. He's Scottish. He's played at Dundee United and Dundee in the past, and a few seasons at Huddersfield in the Championship. But we signed him on loan from Grimsby Town. He had a couple of really good games at the moment. He played a couple of matches, Paul Dixon. The attributes aren't too bad. He's 3.5 star rated. He's on loan for 3 months. So, yeah, well, he's got a month and a bit left. But, yeah, hopefully he will improve left back, because that's been our big problem position this season. And as you can see, 2 matches and an average rating is 7.55. So, it can't be bad at all. Pick up where you left off, guys. If I can find that. There it is. It's not really worked as well as I would have liked. Usually that's a really good team talk, but only a couple of green in there. It's fine. It's better than no green at all. Hopefully here we go. Nice view of Maidstone's ground again there, Gallagher Stadium. And off we go. Maidstone versus Barrow. If we can win this game, we'll go top. I don't know if a draw will be enough, actually. Let's find the league table. No, a draw would not be enough. Our goal difference is not quite as good as Fylde. So only a win would see us top of the table. And they've got to knock one of their players already, Furlong. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. He's a left midfielder. And Barrow got a throw in here. Jones. It's headed away by Zavon Hines. And Sutton looking for the cross here. And it's gone in. 6 minutes and we're behind. Luke James with a goal. And that's one of the worst starts you can have to a game. It is the worst start you can have to a game. Zavon Hines headed it clear. I say clear. It went straight to their players. Sutton with a cross. Harrison with a header down to James. And James will finish from a tight angle. So I've gone control structured. We're going to try and hit early crosses. We've got shorter passing on. But coming up to 20 minutes and we've just had our first shot. So hopefully we can continue to, hopefully get some shots away and get some chances. Because so far they've had 7 shots and we've had 1. Which isn't really very good. I'm trying to attack him. Half an hour's played. They've got a corner here. Joe Reason's been booked as well. Winter with a header away. Now here's Johan Terhorst. It's gone for a long ball. And Devon Hines has gotten away from his man here. He's all alone. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he is. But it's a save by Moore. That's our best chance so far. But didn't result in a goal. Corner. Right with it. It's gone to Jack Jebb. And Jebb with a cross. And that was speculative. I've gone demand more on the team talk. Paul Dixon with a ball forward. Pigott to Johan Terhorst. He's got Hines to his right, but he's found Joe Pigott. Pigott's got to take it past the goalkeeper and he shoots it straight at him. Come on, guys. This isn't good. 10 minutes left and a half. Another corner. Right with it. It's headed away. Terhorst heads it down. Jebb to Hines. And a sliding tackle there by Furlong. This isn't going well so far. I mean, we're on attacking, but that could mean that they could break and get a second, which we don't want. Here's Noble Lazarus. And here's James. He scored the first goal. And Winter with a good tackle there. And Cox with the clearance. Hardcastle puts it forward. And here's James. And it went through Morgan's legs. But thankfully, it sort of diverted wide as well. Tommy Rates had a poor game. I think we'll take him off. And we'll try and bring on Willard if he's on the bench. But that needs to be a big team talk. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing very much here. Defence has been poor. In fact, everything's been poor. Okay, Harvey Willard is going to come on, and we are going to push the wingers on a little bit. We're going to go back to control. I don't want to go attacking just in case they do break. I'm going to take off the high tempo. It's been working well recently, but maybe not so much today. Going to run at the defence, and we're going to try and work the ball into the box. And I want to see a response, guys, because we are trailing at home again. It's been happening a lot off screen, like 2 or 3 times, so I don't want it to happen again. We are coming into the game. We have had 7 shots now. It took a while to get going. We're having a bit more of the ball, but I say we're not doing much with it. All right, we're going back to attacking because we're coming up to an hour, and this has been dreadful. All right, this isn't working. All right, we're going to go long. We're going to go long balls, early crosses, a little bit higher up, get stuck in. Hines on a 6.4 as well. Right, what we're going to do, so Horse is going to move out to the right. We're going to bring on Loza. Going to give a team talk as well. I don't usually do substitute team talks, but we are going to do it for this. 20 minutes left in the game. We haven't really looked like scoring today. And I don't think there's been a single highlight in this half. Right, 78 minutes. Like, what is going on here? Right, Piggott's going to be an attacking target man. Horse is also going to attack. Jeb's going to be advanced playmaker. More direct passing as well. We're into the last 10 minutes. We have not looked like scoring in the game. I've got an overload. Yusuf, well, Cox went for it but couldn't get there. Hardcastle. And James is, he's almost let loose. And Harrison, and it's 2-0. We've been dreadful today. What's happened? We won like 5 out of 7 off screen. And like, I know we lost at home to Eastleigh. It's the same. I mean, it's not the fact we can't finish our chances. We just haven't had many chances today. Oh, dearie me. I mean, we're on overload. That's why they got another goal. But we've been dreadful today. Hartley's on for to Horse. He's had a rare, quiet game. Willard's on a 6.3 from half time. That's awful. And, you know, we're pretty much at full time now. And just don't let him get a third. Thank you. Referee's going to blow any second, I think. Might be a consolation goal here. No, there isn't. Piggott's just skied it from about 4 yards. And that's full time. What a dreadful performance that was. Is it because I did a team meeting between Bromley and Barrow? That's what it is. I'm going aggressive with that because we were terrible. Well, they're motivated, but that's no good. The match is over, guys. Cameron Cox got a 5.9 in the end. That's the last time he's playing for a while. We're going to go back to Twamazi, I think. Barrow apparently do have one of the best defensive records in the league, so that kind of explains why we couldn't get stuff away. And Barrow's defence, it was all like Ordell, 7.8. Okay, he won 6 tackles and he made 3 key tackles. And Dan Jones won 8 tackles. So that's why we couldn't get as many shots and chances. We had 11 shots, which is all right, but you know, we could have had more and they stopped us from having them. So in the end, they were just better than us and they knew how to play. And they've got a good defensive record. Alright guys, next episode, we're going to play Sutton. Because, you know, they're in 8th, they're going for playoffs, so are we. So we're going to do Maidstone United. It's nice sort of halfway between the remaining games. But today, things didn't go well. We lost at home, which is never nice. Cox has dropped for sure. Tomati can play. Dixon had, well, I praised Dixon for playing 2 good matches and he rewards me with a 6.3. Thank you, Paul. But hopefully we can bounce back. Boreham Wood are 18th, so we should be able to respond there. And hopefully against Hartlepool we can continue our good run in the FA Trophy. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next episode. We are hosting Sutton United. But for now, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.